Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Operation Chemo Comfort offers comfort goods and services to patients affected by cancer. Their efforts support not only the patient's physical well-being, but offer emotional support too. And I'm here with Kelsey Lexo, Carrie O'Connor, and Nicole Serta to chat about the many ways that you can get involved. And one of the ways involves what these ladies are doing right now, which is knitting. So if you don't knit though, this does not exclude you at all. There are lots of things that you can do. But let's talk a little bit about the organization itself first. How did this come to be?
We have a really interesting story. We met a remarkable patient. We work at Froedtert in the Medical College of Wisconsin at the Clinical Cancer Center, and oh my goodness, this woman had stage 4 pancreatic cancer and was so sick, but she was still so generous. She was making up these huge tote bags filled with comfort care items, and we were watching this and we were going, oh my goodness, a patient is doing this. If a patient is doing this,
we don't really have an excuse.
Yeah, to do something. And we started off something small, and the community support was so overwhelming. We started getting items from Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Maine,
Oregon.
Yeah, and we were like, this is awesome because there is such a strong need.
So when we talk about comfort care items, obviously we're looking at some beautiful handmade items here on the table, but are we talking specifically hats, scarves, things like that? Kelsey, you're knitting a hat, it looks like.
I am.
Yeah. So is that what we're talking about? Things that make you feel warm and snuggly?
We have those. In addition, we have care packages, and Nicole, that's Nicole's baby.
Yeah,
Nicole, what goes
absolutely.
into a care package?
So it's super simple. We've chosen items that are approved by by Froedtert and the Medical College and loved by patients, and things you can readily find available. So hard candies, teas, Kleenex, Purex. We know Purex is so important to the patient. So items that are easy to find, easy to afford, and that go straight to the patients that they need.
So do you want then people to donate the specific items, or would you prefer monetary donations so that then you can make sure that the items are the items that are necessary?
We greatly appreciate what anybody can offer. Right now we have an Amazon wish list, so Operation Chemo Comfort, with a list of some of those super simple items that they can buy individually or in bulk. Of course, donations are always appreciated so that we can leverage those and buy wholesale or buy on a larger scale.
I can say too, from just my own personal experience, if somebody gives me something handmade, I feel so special because I know that, there's somebody put their heart into that. And Kelsey can do this without looking. But do you have to be super talented in sewing, or you don't?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
So it's okay.
So basically, anything that you can do that you think will make somebody feel happy and better.
Absolutely.
Whether it's buying Kleenex or making something handcrafted.
And even at our sewathons that we have, we appreciate all levels.
All levels.
Absolutely.
We have beginners at the ironing board, people who don't sew.
Piecing
Everything's
patterns,
appreciated.
absolutely.
Yeah, we had Mimi, who was actually an original recipient of one of our original tote bags from our first drive. Found out that we were doing our sewathon last year. She came, she doesn't sew, she doesn't really iron. She came and she pieced fabric together, and that was immensely helpful.
Oh, I bet.
So helpful.
And if you're one of the sewing people out there, that's the part that you hate doing.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Sit down and
like,
stitch this together already.
Yeah.
But so what goes into a sewathon? Do you have to show up with your iron or your sewing machine, or how does it work?
Not at all. We are working, for this particular sewathon, we're working with Patched Works, and I just cannot say enough good about Patched Works. Julie Karasek, the owner, is just phenomenal. Very, very generous. They are contributing the fabric, which is amazing. We are contributing, of course, the beverages and meals throughout the day. So it's going to be a 12-hour sewathon.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like Project Runway or something. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So what are you going to be making?
We are going to be working assembly line and making headscarves. And I love Julie because she is so driven and so type A. She was like, 1,000. Well, we'll say 500, but I really want 1,000.
So there's a goal within a goal here.
right.
What kind of feedback have you gotten from some of the recipients of these items?
Well, funny story. Actually, yesterday when I was at work, I was just walking to get some water, noticed a patient coming towards me, had a hat on, and noticed that the yarn looked familiar, noticed that the pattern looked familiar. So I said, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but did you get that hat here?" And the patient said, "As a matter of fact, I did." And it came with a tag on it that said, "I made this for you, love, Kelsey." And I had my badge on, and I whipped out my badge and I said, "I'm Kelsey. I made that hat for you." And so it was a wonderful moment of just connecting, because when you're making these, I always think of the patients that I'm making them for. It's not just a hat, it's for someone in particular, but you don't necessarily know that person. So when you actually see your work and you see that it is affecting someone in a positive way, it brings it all home. You know.
This just makes me so happy that you guys do this, and we want to give you all the information that you need to be a part of these different, first of all, to be a part of the organization, but if you do want to do the sew-a-thon, this is fantastic and a great opportunity to help. If you have a heart for it, doesn't matter if you can sew. Come out Saturday, April 29th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Patched Works, and there's the information for you. That's going to be on our website as well. You can call 414-526-1759 if you do have any more questions, and also if you have items that you want to send in, you can send them directly to Kelsey. There's her address there, and of course we'll have that online for you as well. And it would be really helpful if you do have like a stockpile of awesome hats that you made yourself and scarves. Just send them on in, and then come out and sew too. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.